Oh, hey! What you doing down here? How did you get here? Oh, you're stuck. Oh, okay. Okay. Ooh. I think that is too exposed. Let's bring the ISO down a bit. Open up the aperture. Yeah. Way better than before. Let's start from down here for a change. So you want to get your first camera and you're confused between getting the Sony A6000 and the Canon 200D, which by the way I got. I have the Canon 200D and I also have really long hair. I need a haircut. Let's see why I got the Canon 200D over the Sony A6000, which by the way is also an excellent camera, like really good. Actually, I was for a while regretting not getting that, but let's just see my reasons. Let me get the list. But before we get into my list, let's see why you even want the camera. Do you want to be a YouTuber? Do you want to become a professional photographer? Or do you want to shoot video professionally? There can be a lot of reasons and your reasons might be different from mine, and maybe those reasons will make you get the Sony A6000 and not the Canon 200D like I did. So these are my 3 reasons why I got the Canon 200D. So the first thing you have to decide even before you buy a camera is why you want a camera. I don't know why I did that. Okay, so the first reason why I got the Canon 200D is the flip screen, which is this articulating display. Now that makes things a lot easier for me because when I shoot YouTube videos, I have to check how I'm in the frame. Am I cutting the top part of my head out of the frame, or am I even in the center of the frame? And that's one of the few things that you can check with the articulating display. If you're a YouTuber or if you're a person who makes a lot of videos of yourself or takes a lot of photos of yourself, this display is going to help you a lot. Now the Sony A6000 also has an articulating display, but it doesn't work like this one. Let me show you. And no, I don't actually have the Sony A6000. I'm just going to draw something. And the marker's not working. Can I use a pen? Will it work? Will you be able to see this pen? I think it's working. Okay, so this is the Sony A6000 and this is a side view, and when the display comes out, it comes out something like this. It can only go like this, so you can see it if you're seeing it from top, but you can't see it if you are sitting on the front. Now the second thing is the microphone port. Now the Sony A6000 does not have a microphone port like the Canon 200D does. And that is the second major reason why I got the Canon 200D, because I make a lot of videos and I want my videos to sound good. But I'm not using a microphone right now. I do not have a microphone right now, but I want to future-proof my camera, because when I get a microphone, I don't want to buy another camera with which I can use that microphone. So basically the Canon 200D has a microphone port, and if you think that a microphone on your camera is going to be a big part of whatever you're making, then go with the Canon 200D. Now the third thing is the touchscreen. The Sony A6000 does not have a touchscreen, but the Canon 200D does. Both of these cameras are entry-level DSLRs, so they are not going to have as many options as the really high-end DSLRs do, but they still have a lot of options and navigating through all those options is way easier when you have a touch screen instead of just pushing those little buttons and navigating through these horrible menus. Also, when you have a touch screen, you can just tap and focus on whatever you want your camera to focus on. Right now it is focusing on the background, and now it's focusing on my phone. Well, now it's having a hard time focusing on the phone. But it was way easier for me to just tap and tell my camera where I want it to focus, and it does the job. So these are the three main things why I got the Canon 200D over the Sony A6000. These three reasons don't necessarily make it a better camera than the Sony A6000, because as you just saw, it was having problems on focusing because it has less focus points than the Sony A6000. The Sony A6000 has 179 focus points and this only has 9 focus points. Now I can make a whole another video about how the Sony A6000 is better than the Canon 200D. Okay, I'll just make that video. But just to tell a few things why the Sony A6000 is better than the Canon 200D is because the Sony A6000 has more focus points and it has better low light shooting capabilities, and it has an electronic viewfinder which really helps a lot. Now I'll cover all that in the next videos, so if you want to watch that video, make sure to hit the subscribe button and hit that bell icon, because I'll be making that video really soon and you don't want to miss out on that. And if you still haven't decided why you want to get a camera, first decide that, because that will just settle everything. If you should get the Canon or the Sony A6000, that will just make my videos useless, because you'll just know why you want a camera and which one you want to buy. Okay, make my videos useless and find out why you want a camera. Okay, bye!